All right, so we're back at the Visitor Space, Kinney Space Center Visitor Center. On the way back from the Saturn V complex to this area, we actually got to see, what was the name of that rocket?
I don't remember.
So we actually got to see a rocket being prepared for transit. It's actually pretty cool. You can see where it had the carbon from its last voyage, and they were piecing it together and getting it ready, heading to the assembly area. Anyway, we'll keep recording. We are heading into the Atlantis complex.
We're going to Atlantis.
So, believe it or not, this is actually a life-size replica. It is huge. Not quite as big as the Saturn V exhibit, but still massive. The sky calls to us. Fun fact, when I lived in Houston as a kid, well, Clear Lake City, I actually had a paper route, and on my paper route, I had 2 astronauts. Actually the real space shuttle Atlantis. Pretty impressive, huh? A bit of a wider shot.
I turned out the device I had to get.
All right, so David and Kitty are gonna go down a slide. Oh, I missed it. Yes, we gotta catch the slide. All right, so we're gonna catch a slide. I'll be right back. See, even David's starting to have a little bit of fun. Let us continue our tour of this place. There's the underside. Kids already played in that thing up there. All right, check back. All right, so we're doing a reboot of the Space Shuttle launch experience. We got all the way up to the simulator before little dude had to say, bathroom! So we had to do an emergency abort and rush to the nearest restroom. That issue has been settled and no accidents. Great. So we're climbing back up the gantry again. Well, I'm definitely getting my steps in, and the absence of actual tennis shoes is really starting to suffer. But all in all, it's actually a hell of an experience. I mean, my God, look at all this stuff to do. You can spend all day just in this building alone, and we still got several other buildings to do. So, wow, I don't know if we're gonna hit it all today. All right, almost time. We're just waiting for these doors to open up. We're pretty excited.
Ladies and gentlemen, may we have have your attention, please? Your shuttle simulation
Hold on.
team is making final preparations for your launch.
Trainees report to simulator.
Here we go. Yay!
Here we go.
Hello.
You're gonna follow the blue line all the way down. Stick with your party.
Thank you. Blue line all the way down. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go.
Everyone needs a red dot. Each red dot equals a seat. Please stand on a red dot. One's the front of the cabin, seven's the rear.
Oh, turn, 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 turn. Keep you between
Red
us.
dot per person.
Right there.
So cool.
I know, I know. All right, wish us luck. Hopefully we won't crash the shuttle. All right, that was pretty crazy. So, take a look. The more I experience here, the more I'm hoping it opens David's imagination. And Allie, a close family friend of ours, well, her daughter, sorry, Rose's daughter, Allie. Anyway, they're pretty much family. She loves space. And I'm hoping that they'll be able to use the extra tickets we have for the 19th, because a child's imagination shapes our combined future tomorrow. There we go, David. Mars rover vehicle. Mars rover vehicle navigator.
Hey, cool.
And if Elon Musk ever gets a hold of NASA, it'll be the Mars X.
That's neat tire design. Why don't we have tires like that on Earth?
Because their gravity is actually lighter than ours, and they can get away with that. Okay, so the Kennedy Space Center was absolutely great, but we kind of got burned out and tired, and David started getting tired, so we didn't hit everything, but we hit enough, and it was definitely worth our time. And chances are we're probably going to come back. But we've also learned some valuable lessons, like we can take the camper there. I don't know if we can park overnight, but we can definitely take the camper there. So we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Anyway, I'm at Walmart right now picking up a new hose for the camper. It's crazy. Somebody else's camper, but I got to buy a hose for it because I got to be able to dump the stupid thing. So right now we're just being patient. We'll keep filming.
So, I'm getting video of Mike fixing the sewage on our camper. Yep. So they gave us a broken sewer pipe to begin with. So when we rented the RV, we took the hose out and discovered that, oh my gosh, it's broken. We can't use it. So the RV company or park was kind enough to lend us a hose. However, their hoses started leaking, and we still can't get the black water tank to drain all the way. So, yeah, we ended up buying sewer hoses. We're not thrilled. And now Mike is attempting again to fix and drain the black water tank.
Okay, so we're back at the campsite. This is night 2. We're deciding to set up a little fire. So in the process of cleaning out our garage, we stumbled across one of these old fire logs. I don't even know if it's going to work, but apparently it seems to be working pretty nice, you know. So we're sitting here having we're going to do s'mores and pork chops all on the fire. So hopefully this works out really nice for us. So, but anyway, that's what we're looking for. All right. Later on, I'm going to do a video about all the things that we've learned on this, because like I said over and over again, this is a massive learning experience for us. We're learning how to plan extended trips where we're, you know, looking ahead, learning from our mistakes. And RV is very similar and yet very different than being on a boat, but some of the concepts are the same. Like, you know, we have to provision correctly. We have to plan ahead correctly. We can't just arbitrarily say, oh, we forgot this or that broke, so we got to go to the store. Well, okay, so this time we did do that. We forgot stuff and we had to go to the store. And I had to get a new hose. So earlier you guys heard about how yesterday when we got here, the hose provided by Cruise America, the hose they provided us was broken. So I ended up getting the hose from James, who runs the store or runs the campsite, and super nice guy. Got us a hose, hooked it all up. I don't know what I did wrong. I clearly had to have done something wrong. I broke the man's hose. Okay, so what I did was I got James this brand new hose. So I'm gonna leave this here for him because I broke his hose, and that's the right thing to do, you know. So it's been a tremendous learning experience, and everything is smooth. And the nice thing about it is I'm really enjoying myself, and more importantly, everybody else is too. And that's kind of the bottom line. We're having a good time. So, all right. You guys got to promise not to tell my son how much his dad is a disappointment, because every man should know how to barbecue, and that is one of the saddest looking examples of a barbecue I've ever seen. Like I said, we found one of those blocks in the garage. I mean, this thing is at least a decade old, and it was questionable. And well, we now have our answer. It ain't questionable anymore. This is not going to be pretty. We may have to like toast these or finish these things up on the propane grill. Okay, there we go. All right, so we just finished up dinner, and one of the nice things about that was we had a chance to sit down and discuss, you know, learning experiences from this, you know, things that we could learn, things that, you know, mistakes we've made. And it was informative. We definitely learned a lot, you know. I know it doesn't look like a lot. We got a table that was nasty as hell. So the fact that we're returning it cleaner than it was is pretty damn funny. Anyway, we're packing up for our last night. Tomorrow morning's going to be quite the experience. So, can I get the gloves, please? They're right above you. I got to dump the water.
You want a light?
Huh? I got lanterns. I'm waiting for the dishes to be done. So once the dishes are done, I'm going to go ahead and dump the gray water and the black water, because we're going to have showers and people can use the bathroom tonight. So it's going to be quite the experience. So yeah, like I said, this has been a learning experience, and we want to do it again. One of the things that we're looking at doing is we're looking at going ahead and actually seeing if we can rent a boat and do like a weekend boat trip. So that's kind of where we are right now, and we're pretty excited about it. So all right, we'll let you guys go for now. There might be another update tonight. All right, so I said we're gonna have another update, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go dump the black water and the gray water before bed. And that way there we don't overflow during the night. I am pretty sure I'm taking extra steps that I don't need to take, but I've never RV'd before. So I'd rather go off the premise of better safe than sorry. No, I didn't pick the damn gloves. The girls did. It was their idea of being cute. They got me itty bitty little gloves because I don't want poopy water on me again. That was suck. I don't think I'm gonna get poopy water this time. Let me call a camera person. Hey, who wants to help me with the water?
Okay. What?
Come on, Jess. Come on, Jess. Hey, Jess, guess what you get to help me do?
Is this because I Googled it?
Huh? Okay, so you need to operate the camera and carry the light. That's all you got to do. Operate the camera, carry the light. Stay here, David.
Why?
Because I don't want you playing with poopy water.
Oh. Camera went off.
No, it's still recording. Okay. All right, black water first. The light. Come on. Ah, shit. All right. Shit.
What do you do? Flood?
Back the light up. You need to make sure that's not leaking.
It's leaking a little.
No. Okay. That was the worst time.
You need a light? David, back.
I need to know if it's okay. Keep the light there. I need to know if it's leaking.
David.
Well, now I know what's going on, it's draining uphill. That's why it's not draining.
What do you mean by draining uphill?
This part of the van, or the RV, is sitting lower than back there.
Yeah, that's another reason why you're supposed to have stabilizers. Like what's on the other RVs with the Ford.
Jess,
Oh, sorry.
come on now. You can stay there. You are a terrible helper. You're supposed to let me know when something like this happens so I can stop feeding it and fix it.
Why is it soapy?
Where do you think gray water is?
Oh, okay. So you're doing the gray water. At least it's soapy. Hey, it's starting to move.
Did it come off?
Not yet.
Oh, thank God.
David.
Back up. Okay, we're so secure. This sucks.
David, stay back. Okay, stay back.
So I also know now why I see some campers that got these little ramps built to keep it constantly flowing that
Yeah.
way. Because you see how high the tire is to there? It's this little hump right here.
Well, then all the RVs here have those little suspension things on them. You know,
Yeah.
where they have 4 jacks on each, jack on each side.
Alright. Okay.
Because I think with the elevator, then you won't have to worry about a ramp. Oh, I got to see that. I was looking at it too.
Why it's popping off.
Because it keeps turning.
Alright. Come on. Let's go. Alright, so that's draining the poo-poo water. Not quite the same on a boat. Boats, they have a suction system, from what I understand. This is all gravity fed and not really a great system. So, yeah. So, but we'll keep checking in. Alright, we are on I-95 South, taking a new route back to Kissimmee, Point Siena. So some of the things, some of the highs is definitely NASA. Love NASA. I like the calm. Like outside of doing the crazy stuff like NASA, like sitting back playing Starflux, you know, the cooking. You know, those calm moments, I enjoyed those. So, Nova, did you want to include anything for the video?
No, I'm good.
Jess?
You got a kick out of me smacking my head on the roof of the camper.
Several times. Throughout the night, you'd hear whack.
We slept on this space above our heads. And I slept as close to the wall so that he would be off of this void. So every time I'd move, I'd hit the fucking wall or the ceiling.
So, one important thing that I'm pretty sure I mentioned at least once, maybe a lot more than once, is black gloves. Okay, proper fitting black gloves for when you're dealing with the black water, gray water. Now, I'm a noob and I'm probably doing this wrong, but at least twice a day, once after everyone's done showering, once before we bed down, I would drain the black water, then the gray water, but the stupid lights would still say there's stuff in the tanks. And I would sit there and let it drain until I know there was nothing coming out. Now, granted, our first day we had to deal with that broken pipe, which I still don't know how I broke, but I accept the fact that I'm probably the one that broke it, even though everybody, including James, is saying